all I can say is that we're really all pretty happy with the trip, because first of all it was more a commercial trip in order to work a bit on our reputation, on the brand Norwich City, and also with our partners and sponsors. And I was not concerned in the beginning, but it's more like you think about, okay, how can we handle the load and everything with the schedule. But I think we managed it in a perfect way, and for that I think we found a really good balance of really proper working in Tampa, but also some time off for the lads, for some team bonding, and to spend some time also outside the training pitch, and also how we handle it with the flight. So I think it was a perfect way, and for that then to be able to train 1 week under the sun in Florida was nice, because I mentioned it before, 10.5 months in a row you have to be here at Colney, and it's nice to be here, but it's always the same surrounding, and it's nice then to be able, especially during the cold period, to be there, able to train 1 week in different surroundings, and I think that helped. So it was pretty good spirit, pretty good mood, and the players seem to be happy with the trip. But it's already also nearly 1 week ago since we arrived, so we adapted already to the proper English weather, and all good. Everyone returned back pretty early this time, because the games were sometimes on Sunday, Monday, so it was nice to have the lads 1 or 2 days earlier than the normal way back at home. And everyone seems to be okay, and also in a good mood. Yes, I was happy because he was struggling a bit with some slight hamstring problems over the last 2 or 3 weeks, and we were then pretty much in touch with the national team, and thank God he was rested in the second game. I think that helped him a lot in order to sort the problems out, and he seems to be back to fitness and really recreated, and that's pretty good, because normally the lads are coming back, have just 2 days, and are a bit tired after the games for the national team. So was pretty pleased that Jamal was rested, and it was good for us. Yes, I'm pretty pleased and really happy for Tim, because he had to wait pretty long for his chance to be there back in the starting lineup. And when I watched the result after 10 minutes being back 0-2, you were thinking, oh, perhaps not the best game for a centre back when you concede 2 goals after 10 minutes, but then to turn the game, and we spoke a bit about the spirit and the feeling after the game, and he was really delighted, and pretty happy for Tim, and I also can say it's well deserved, because he's there, especially during the season, with such a good attitude, such a big will in order to improve his game and to improve our game, and also to be there with good performances, and he is, and well deserved for Tim. First of all, it's good to have Grant back right now. He's nearly 3 weeks back in team training, which helped a lot. We trained with a smaller group in Tampa, because several lads are away, but we decided right now to give him some game time today in the under 23, because he would be available if there's let's say an injury, or we had some problems with a form or something like this. But if we're honest, so all our centre backs who were involved in the recent games, Tim, Christopher, and also Ben Godfrey were there with really good performances, and there's no need then to force it too much. And we spoke with Grant, and we all got the feeling it's good for him to have some game time, because he's out meanwhile since 3 months, and as a centre back, it's more or less, you don't have to run so much like a central midfielder or perhaps a winger. It's more like the decision making, and he's back to fitness, which is pretty good. But he needs some time right now to get used again to the space, and also to have the right decisions. And for that, I think we all got the feeling it's important that he has a proper game, where he has to have these decisions. And for that, we decided to give him some game time. And thank God there was no injury that we have to force his return back too much. And but it's a good feeling to have Grant back as an option. And if there is emergency, or when there are more games and the load is high, we have him back, and it's quite good.
Ben Marshall, he didn't go out to Tampa, and he didn't feature in the 23. So was there an issue there, and where is he in terms of his availability?
Not a big issue. We were thinking about to give him also some game time, like we did, for example, with Todd Cantwell. But after training on Tuesday, I think the game was on Wednesday, he felt a bit tight in his hamstring, and we didn't want to take any risk. But he's available for tomorrow, and will also travel with us. Bless you.
Matt Jarvis, is it too soon for him to get some game time with the 23s today?
Yeah, it's a bit too soon, but in Tampa he did nearly all of our program on the training pitch, and this week we had to rest him a little bit more. But at least some good news that he's back in training, and then together with our sports science and Matt together, when he feels ready, it would be good for him to have some minutes on this level as well, and hopefully he can add this minutes pretty soon. He's working on the pitch also right now with change of direction and some small light technical exercises with the ball. I think it will last 2.5 weeks till he can join us back in team training.
You were at your second AGM last night.
Yes.
Could you sense, I mean, clearly the situation on the pitch is different to this time last year as well, but can you sense a difference at that event and in terms of the atmosphere around the club as well?
Yes, first of all, it's always nice to have such a meeting in a position when you are on top of the league. So that's then in a pretty calm down and relaxed atmosphere, and everyone is in a good mood, and you could feel the mood and the spirit and also the unity in this meeting yesterday. Because I think in general, so the last 3 years were difficult for the club because the supporters were not unbelievably happy how it worked on the pitch, especially when you relegate out of the Premier League. It means you have to go to the AGM with many losses or bad results in a row. It's always a bit difficult, and when you're then sitting on the top position of the league, it's nice, and everyone is more confident and proud of this club, and our shareholders are also our supporters and our fans, and for that I think they really appreciate this situation yesterday, and you could feel pretty good spirit and atmosphere yesterday as well.